let's say I do a relatively good demo,
Mhm.
a lot of buyers ghost after that,
Mhm.
right? So how do I, going back to this multi-functional buying, this other M word called multi-threading, what do I do? How do I start? Who else helps me with that? How do I engage? And then not only just that, how do I figure out is whether it's the old acronyms of spin selling, whether it's Muller Hyman, whatever those techniques are, where you figure out these personas of the buyer's buying team, do they still apply? How do I pick that multi-threading path?
So loaded question, and the frustrating sales answer is it depends. It depends on who we're talking to. But let me start with the idea that sometimes buyers take a demo and then they ghost. Like you talked about the funnel earlier. We have to understand that buyers come to discovery or first conversations and demo conversations. They are not all in the same stage. They are not all at the same path in the funnel. And so that's where we were talking earlier about like this concept of matching their urgency, where we say at the end of a first conversation, hey, appreciate the time today. It sounds like there's a business problem that we may be able to help with. And also just candidly, I find that people come to these conversations for one of three reasons. They're in education mode. They just want to understand more about what's out there to solve this problem. Number two is they have a really big problem they needed solved 6 months ago, and they hope we can help with that. Number three is they have a problem. They need to do something about it in the next year, but it's not the hottest fire. And the reason I ask is I never want to be the one to chase anything. So if you are just in education mode, that's okay. When we ask that, that gives folks permission to put themselves in one of those buckets. And then the next steps that we suggest from there vary based on, do they have a problem that's big enough to solve? We don't ignore it. If they say, oh, I'm in education mode, there's a reason they're looking into it. We need to nurture that, and we can work with marketing on how to do that, how best to do that, and all the sequencing and all that. But the first thing is somebody who comes in education mode and then doesn't take a next step, they didn't ghost us. They just wanted more information and they got it. It's on us to nurture that lead. So understanding like what's ghosting versus just them being at a different stage in the funnel.